Alright, this is the book Matthew, version ESV. ESV. This is chapter 1, the book of genealogy, or the genealogy of Jesus Christ. I'm sorry if I butcher the names. Deal with it. The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, son of David, son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers, and Judah the father of Perez and Zerah by Tamar. And Perez the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Amminadab, Amminadab the father of Nahshon, Nahshon the father of Salmon, and Salmon the father of Boaz by Rehab, and Boaz the father of Obed by Ruth, and Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of David the king. And David the king was the father of Solomon by the wife of Uri, and Solomon the father of Rehoboam, Rehoboam the father of Abijah, Abijah the father of Asaph, Asaph the father of Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat the father of Joram, Joram the father of Uzziah, Uzziah the father of Jotham, the father of Ahaz, Ahaz the father of Hezekiah, Hezekiah the father of Manasseh, and Manasseh the father of Amos, Amos the father of Josiah, Josiah the father of Jeconiah and his brothers at the time of the deportation to Babylon. I'm going fast because this chapter is really just the genealogy, and it's important, but we want to get to the good stuff. Whoops, Halo, get out of the way, bro. And after the deportation to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Shealtiel, Shealtiel the father of Zerubbabel, Zerubbabel the father of Abuid, Abuid the father of Alachaim, Alachaim the father of Azar, Azar the father of Zadok, Zadok the father of Akim, Akim the father of Eluid, Eluid the father of Eleazar, Eleazar the father of Mathan, Mathan the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, to whom Jesus was born, who is called Christ. So all the generations from Abraham to David were 14 generations, and from David to the deportation to Babylon were 14 generations, and from the deportation to Babylon to the Christ, 14 generations. It's cool how it all just fits together. Now, the birth of the Christ took place in this way. When his mother Mary had been betrothed to Joseph before they came together, she was found to be with child from the... I can't speak, I'm sorry. She was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit. And her husband Joseph, being a just man and unwilling to put her to shame, resolved to divorce her quietly. But as he considered these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not fear to take Mary as your wife, for that which is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, with God, which means God with us. When Joseph woke from sleep, he did as the angel from the Lord commanded him. He took his wife, but he knew her not until she had given birth to a son, and he called his name Jesus. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, the wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose, and have come to worship him. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And assembled all the chief priests and scribes of the people. He inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. And he told him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for it is written by the prophet, And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For from you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod summoned the wise men secretly and ascertained from them what time the star had appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word, that I too may come and worship him. Liar! After listening to the king, they went on their way, and behold, the star that they had seen when it rose went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. And when they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. Going into the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Him, not Mary, remember that? They worshipped him, not Mary. Then, opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way. Now when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, and said, Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him. And he rose, and took the child and his mother by night, and departed to Egypt, and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. Out of Egypt I called my son. What's up, buddy? You want some attention? I'm sorry, I'm reading the Bible. Okay, yes, just cover the camera. Yep. I need you to move, buddy. Okay, whatever. Then Herod, when he saw that he had been tricked by the wise men, became furious, and he sent and killed all the male children in Bethlehem and in all that region who were 2 years old or under, according to the time that he had ascertained from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah. Please don't scratch it. Please stop scratching. Thank you. You listened. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah. Herod was a horrible king. Like, horrible. He killed every kid, every child that was under 2 years old. That's a man ruled by the devil right there. Anyways, what the prophet Jeremiah had said. A voice was heard from Ramah, weeping and loud lamentations. Rachel weeping for her children. She refused to be comforted because they are no more. So sad. Alright. But when wise Herod died, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the child's life are dead. And he rose and took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that, When he heard that Archelaus, that's the name, was reigning over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there, and being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee, and he went and lived in the city called Nazareth, so that what was spoken by the prophets might be fulfilled, that he may be called a Nazarene. And that's it. I'm gonna read up to chapter 2. Next time I'll read chapter 3 and chapter 4. Of course, you fall right as I finish. Right as I finish, you fall. It's because my cat. Yes, next time I'll read chapter 3 to chapter 4. Thank you guys for staying along.